The Greatest Secret by Rhonda Byrne. This book helped me to realize my true nature of who I truly am, what I truly am. The awareness, the pure awareness, the space where everything comes and goes. The book starts off talking about it's right here in plain sight. And it really is. It's so true that when people find out the greatest secret, that it's right here in plain sight, what we truly are, our true nature, the formless awareness. You almost have to laugh because it's what's behind these eyes, it's what's watching us, what's listening to this voice. It's the awakeness, the pure awareness, this space of awareness, this awake awareness, pure consciousness. This awareness is this big space here, the unlimited space, boundless energy, this big space here, this formless space, which is you, contains everything in the world. And it's all one appearance, it's all one, it's whole. It's not separate, it's whole. And everything comes and goes in it. The world comes and goes in it. This chair, this body, this tree, everything, the car, everything comes and goes in this space of awareness, this pure space of awareness. And the book is great because it helps us to appreciate early there in the book how it's right here in plain sight. It's so clear. It's like right here. It's what's always been here. It's always been here. We've just misidentified with it, as the book brings out. We've identified with our body, our physical body, which changes. We're a baby, we grow up to an adult, a teenager, an adult, old age, and the body passes away. But what's all of this? What's the body contained in? What's in the body and everywhere is this awareness, is everywhere. And you're sitting in this awareness. This is just the formless that's everywhere. The awakeness, the pure consciousness, the pure awareness, the formless, the light of consciousness. You think of consciousness, think the light of consciousness. Light lights up everything. You're that light. You're the essence of everything. That's your true nature. It's all knowing. It's this knowingness that's, you know. You know, I'm speaking to the knowingness. The knowing knows that it's this space of awareness, the pure awareness that you are. The book is so good in highlighting and pointing to, saying, are you aware now? Of course you are, as Rhonda brings out in the book. If you weren't aware, you wouldn't be able to answer the question, because you're awake. You're the awakeness. You're aware of everything that comes and goes. You're the permanent one. As the awareness, you're the permanent one. Everything else comes and goes in you. Your body and your mind-made self. Freedom from the mind, as Rhonda talks about, is wonderful to have that freedom from the mind. It's such a peace because we identify with our minds and our mind-made self. Mind-made self, it's just a stream of thoughts that are coming in and coming and going, just appearing out of nowhere, out of nothingness. And we buy into these thoughts. If we just don't believe your next thought, what are you then? There you are. There's the awareness. Are you aware now? There's the awareness, as Rhonda brings out. Just ask yourself that question. Are you aware? Boom, there it is. That's the awareness, this space of awareness. Your pure nature, that's who you are. The awake one. And she brings that out really well in her book and helping us appreciate we're not our mind. We're not our thoughts. We're not that voice in our head. You know that voice in our head that's like a commentary, like an announcer at a football game? You know, oh, he looks better than her, or she's like him, or why don't you go get a hot dog, or, you know, who's that over there? I don't like that person. Oh, I don't like the way that smells, or, oh, I like this, I like that. Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? What are we doing tomorrow? What's happening tomorrow? What am I going to eat for dinner? This commentary, it likes to compare things. It likes to comment on things, describe things, compare things. That's all the mind. That's that voice in your head, right? That's not who you are. That's just your mind, this stream of thoughts. You don't have to believe those thoughts. They can be like, look at the clouds. You know the clouds in the sky? Just let them come and go like clouds, right? You're not your thoughts. You're not your mind. Show me the mind. Where's the mind? As Rhonda brings out the book. Where's the mind? Where is it? I don't see it. There's no mind here. So you're not your mind, you're not your story, you're not Rob with this story who likes this job and likes to eat cake or likes to go out for pizza and had this happen to me when I was 12 and when I was a teenager, I did the, the stories that we make up. This is just the character in a dream world. This world is like an illusion, a dream world, as Rhonda brings out in her book. We're dreaming. We're the infinite being. Love that quote by David Bingham. It resonated so deeply with me and helped me to realize my true nature. Those words everything just dropped away. My identity with my body and my mind just dropped away when those words were spoken by David Bingham saying, you are the infinite being having a human experience. Doesn't that resonate with you? It resonates so deeply with me that I was able to realize my true nature, that I'm not this body, I'm not this mind with these thoughts of who I am. That's not who I am. I'm the infinite being. I'm the pure awareness. This space of consciousness where everything comes and goes. I'm the permanent one. I'm the timeless awareness. I've always been here and I always will be here. I'm this big awakeness that contains everything. The world, everything is happening in here, inside me. I'm the everything, I'm the allness. So beautifully brought out how this infinite being that we are, that's our true nature. And this infinite being, when you get curious about it, it's one of peace and happiness, as Rhonda brings out in the book. Happiness, true happiness, lasting happiness, not the type of happiness that comes and goes from like attaining money or some goal that we have that we achieve. It's so much more than that. It's a lasting happiness. It never goes away. It's always in the background. No matter what's happening in the appearance, you always have that true peace, that full peace that never goes away. It's always there. It's like the mind goes in the background and the awareness that you are is here in the forefront. Your true nature. And you have this peace and this happiness and this joy no matter what's happening in the appearance. Suffering, no more suffering. Okay, so a lot of the suffering that we have comes from our mind-made self and the commentary of our mind saying you're not good enough or you can't do it, or puts all these limitations on us, as the book brings out. The mind has all these limitations, but if we're the infinite being, we have infinite possibilities. We can do anything. We can be, do, or have anything we want. And as Rhonda brings out in her book, is all we have to do is just think about what we want. And that's all that will manifest in our appearance in this world. So if we only just thought about what we want, that's all that would appear. Now it works the other way too. If you think about what you don't want will appear. So our thoughts turn to things. Our thoughts are very important because our thoughts manifest into the world we have here. So if we want to improve our experience while we're here on the earth, we want to think about what we want, not what we don't want. Because the law of attraction doesn't know any difference. It's just going to manifest whatever it is that your dominant thoughts are and whatever your beliefs are. So get rid of your beliefs. As Hale brings out in the book, Hale did a beautiful job in talking about welcoming. Love that point that Rhonda makes in the book about welcoming. You just welcome whatever negative feelings come up. Just welcome them. Put your arms around them. Come, let it come. Anything in the subconscious, any feelings that we've suppressed. A lot of times we suppress feelings, negative feelings, because we don't want to feel them. That's not the way to deal with them, because then they come out in negative ways. What we want to do is release them, right? Just release them, let them go. That's what we learned in the book, how we can welcome them. And that'll make us not have any resistance. We'll just be allowing. We want to allow everything to come and go, because that's what the true awareness does. It's very neutral. It's impersonal. There's nothing personal. There's no ego. Ego's all the mind, it's mind-made self. We let all that go. We let all the limitations go. It's beyond the mind, the awareness. The mind is within the awareness. The mind's not even real. It's just the thoughts that come and go. Just don't believe your next thought, because you're the awareness. Only think about what you do want, and that's all that will manifest. These negative feelings, you don't have to live with negative feelings. I'm not good enough, and all these negative, I'm depressed, or all that stuff. Just let all that go. Just let it go. As Hale brought out there, and welcome Welcome those negative feelings. Let them come. Don't resist them. Just put your arms around them. And just know that you are the one that's aware of the negative feelings. You're not the feelings. You're the awareness of those feelings. And also, you're not awareness the person. It's awareness being aware of awareness. So we want to make sure that we understand that. That's an important point. Because the person, when you realize your true nature, you identify with the awareness that you are the pure awareness. And the person, the mind-made self, that dissolves, goes away into reality, just vanishes. And it's just you as the infinite being, the space, the formless space where everything comes and goes. You're the permanent one. Remember, you're that which comes and goes cannot be you. That's an illusion. That's a dreamlike world, dreamlike things that come and go. You're the one that's the awakeness, the awareness. And when you become empty, and as Rhonda was bringing on your book, if you erase everything, you erase yourself, right? You erase your body, you erase the trees, you erase the surroundings, the car, this, you erase all your thoughts about yourself, your past, the future. Just erase everything and become empty, empty, empty. Become blank. Blank. Just erase everything. Become empty, empty, empty. What's here? It's just the awakeness. Your awareness, your formless awareness, the pure awareness. That's what's here. Now this formless awareness, can it get sick? Can it get old? Can it get depressed? Can it die? No, of course not. Can't do any of those things. And how far away are you from it? Are you an inch? 2 inches? No. You are it. You're right here at 0. That's you. You're the awareness. You are it. You are the pure awareness. And it brings that so beautifully in the book. So love the welcoming, releasing. Don't have to live with negative feelings. Welcome them. We welcome them. We give up all the resistance to them, and we let them go. And they disappear. It's beautiful. Works so beautifully. Am I aware now? What's wrong with right now unless I think about it? So many good speakers in there with these quotes that I'm saying in the book. Rhonda did a great job putting all those speakers in there and pointing to our true nature, what we truly are. We can have that true peace, that lasting peace, the happiness that we are. And it's everlasting. We're timeless. How beautiful is that? We're on a paradise earth right now. We can enjoy that right here, right now as the infinite being that we are. So beautiful. The pure awareness is neutral. It's loving. It's unconditional love. No judgments. Anything can arise. No suffering, mind-made suffering. You just enjoy the true peace and happiness, the lasting peace and happiness that we have. And we have endless happiness when we identify with our true nature as the awareness, not as the person, the man-made self, and the mind and the body and all that. We're beyond that. We're the wholeness. We're the allness. This is complete. This is right here, right now. This is paradise. It's a paradise earth right here we're in. There's just the birds chirping. There's just sitting here. It's not like Rob sitting here with me and my story and all my baggage and my mind-made self. It's just sitting on the chair right here in this space of awareness that I am. There's just the chair, the tree. Everything's whole. Nothing's apart. There's no separate self here. No separate individual mind-made self. There's just the pure awareness here. And we're like characters here in this dream body of ours. Of course, we respect the dream body, the laws of nature and gravity and all that. As nicely brought out in the book, our body is like a car, right? We use it to get around, take care of it. But really what we are is the infinite being, the pure awareness. That's who we truly are, the timeless one. So beautifully done, the book. I use the audiobook. I have a type of job where I drive around And I would listen to it over and over again, and it really helped me to discover who I truly am. So thankful and appreciative for that book and all the speakers there in the book, and for David Bingham talking about the infinite beingness that we are. It just resonated so deeply to help me to realize my true nature. The audiobook is beautiful too. You have the voices of the speakers on there. It's just awesome. Well done with all the background, the audio, everything was done the way it was laid out, and starting off how it's right here in plain sight. We've seen it all. I had to laugh when I found out, oh, it's this awakeness, this awareness. It's always this formless awareness the whole time. It's just that my mind, I got to identify with my mind-made self and my story and this body and the world and all this stuff, and I got to make money and do this, do that. I got to improve myself. That's all mind-made stuff. That's not who we are. We're not our mind. We're not that voice in our head. It was like such an eye-opener for me. And the infinite being that we are just resonates. Something in you knows that's what you are. That's what you always were. We just have to remember. Wake up to what we were. We were already that. We were always that. We just got lost. We misidentified with our body minds. It's about time we woke up to our true nature. It's so beautiful. Life now is beautiful. There's always a peace in the background, a joy. There's a joy in even just talking about this undescribable joy and happiness when you know your true nature and you know who you truly are. It's indescribable. Everything is just, it's like walking around in HD. Everything's like HD as you're walking around. The trees, people, animals. Just looking at a leaf, the grass, everything's so magical now. It just comes alive. It's like you just see it for what it is without all the mind-made labels and stuff. There's no more names and labels. Drop all that. You're just the infinite being, the space where all of this is coming and going, coming and going. What comes and goes can't be you. You're the space. You're the infinite beingness, the pure awareness, where everything, where the universe comes and goes. So beautifully done, helping us to realize it's right here in plain sight. We're not our mind-made self. We're not a person. There's no person here. Where? Show me the person. Where's the person? We're the infinite being. We're the space. Not these bodies that come and go and change. You're not that which changes. You're the permanent one, which is the awareness. Pure awareness. Not awareness, the person, but awareness being aware of awareness. That's what we truly are. That's our true nature, just right here, right now. You just have to remember, wake up to it. The formless one. That's who we are. As the book brings out, it's everlasting happiness, everlasting. And it doesn't end. That's the beautiful thing. It keeps going on and on and on. It just keeps unfolding. We're the infinite being. We're never going to die. We've always been here. The future's beautiful. Even right now is beautiful. The future is now. Time. There is no time, as is brought out in the book. There's no time. Time is just the mind-made stuff. Time is like for practical things. Oh, I have to make an appointment here. This is it, right here, right now. Timeless as the infinite being. And there's like this okayness, as Rhonda was bringing out the book. There's an okayness with everything. It's a neutrality, a neutral to everything. It's okay. Whatever comes up in the appearance, it's okay. There's a peacefulness to it. No judgments. It's impersonal, nothing personal. Ego's all personal and mind and judgmental. It's none of that. It just washes away. The mind sits in the background. The awareness is up here. Your pure awareness, who you are, which is beautiful peace and neutral and impersonal and loving. So loving. It's just looking, the lookingness that's looking on in pure love. In the appearance, whatever comes and goes, takes form in everything. You're everything. You're the wholeness. You're the everythingness. No more of that subject-object mode of appearance, like I'm here and you're over there, I'm here and me's over there. Like, there's none of that. It's just all whole. It's just awareness, aware of awareness. It's so beautiful. It's just whole and complete, perfect, just the way it is. It's just this. It's just what's happening, just what's arising. Beautiful. Awareness, when you get curious about what awareness is, as Rhonda was bringing out in her book, it's It's beautiful. It's peaceful. It's happiness. You see happiness in the world, that's you. Happiness anywhere you feel happiness, that's you. That's the emotions you feel. That's how you know it's you. If you're feeling anything else besides joy and happiness and peace, that's not who you are. That's not you. That's not your true nature. Remember who you truly are. Spacious awareness, the loving, unconditional love. No conditions, anything can appear. No judgments, impersonal, totally loving, totally peaceful, totally happiness, joy, lasting happiness, lasting joy that never goes away. You are that. You've always been that, and you always will be that. Never-ending joy and peace right here in a beautiful paradise earth, paradise universe. You have the infinite intelligence that's running everything for you. It's effortless. Effortless being. There's nothing to do. There's no doing or doer here. It's none of that. The infinite being takes care of everything. The infinite intelligence does everything. The breathing. Are you doing that? Come on. Infinite intelligence, the infinite being is doing all that. The awareness is doing everything. It does everything for us. To think that we're doing anything is all ego. We're not doing anything. There's no doer here. The infinite being is doing everything. The awareness is doing everything. So go get the book. Go get the audiobook. Great book. Well done. The audiobook is just fantastic. I love Muji Baba in there. Is in that book too. Really good. Love his invitation of just becoming empty and just realizing your true nature. When you become empty and you point right to the formless. What's here? Can it get sick? Can it die? No, it's the awareness cannot. You are the awareness. And Hale talking about welcoming, releasing all the negative feelings, releasing all the subconscious stuff, releasing it all, and then there's just happiness. Here's a joy. Welcome it. Don't resist anything. Allow. It's just allowing everything. And just dropping all the negative emotions and feelings and negative thinking and realizing you're not your mind, you're not the voice in your head, that you are the pure awareness, identifying with that. When you identify with that, everything else becomes clear. There's such a clarity there and a knowingness. This is knowingness. It's always been there. It's right here in plain sight. So identify with what you truly are and you've always been. The awareness. Go get the book. Awesome book. Thank you, Rhonda.